Hey Virgo, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly reading for August 2018. We're going to be checking out the energies that you will be dealing with for the month of August. I invite and encourage you to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If you don't know what they are, you can just search for an astrology calculator on the internet and plug in your date, time, and place of birth, and you can get all that information. But by looking at all of your signs, the sun, moon, rising, and Venus, you get a really great picture of what your whole month of August will look like. So please do that. But let's get going with your monthly reading. We're going to see the bottom of the deck. We have the Strength card. All right, that's a good sign, major arcana. Strength, that's fire. So this is a card of patience and turning to your higher self for guidance. It's also strength of character under pressure, courage, having the determination to settle the unsettled, acting with grace and sensitivity, good leadership in this card as well. Integration of divine masculine and feminine energies, having a healthy resilience and vitality, developing your raw ideas is another message on this card. I'm doing these readings a little bit different this time. I've pulled two cards, one for each week of the month. So we're going to take a look at your first week in August. And your first cup is the King of Cups. Ooh, I love me a King of Cups. I gotta say, I call him my marrying man. Love this guy, but that's air and water. It's Libra and Scorpio energy. The kings and queens, as you know, I've said it a million times, they're all about self-mastery. And I do take them somewhat literally, although you can, literally in terms of gender, I really do see the kings as masculine, the queens as feminine, but you can apply it to your masculine and feminine energies within your own self, because we have some of each. Depending on your situation, you just assign that as is appropriate to you in your life, okay? But I will refer to the kings as he and the queens as she. Anyway, this king, he's a charismatic man. He's warm-hearted. He follows his intuition. He's very sociable. He's sensitive, and he chooses his close friends wisely. He's empathic, though he attempts to control his feelings and can appear distant. So there may be someone in your life, Virgo, who is behaving in such a way. Very empathically sensitive, but appearing distant, but only because they're really intense, and it takes them some time to process their emotions. So you may need to have strength of character to, be receptive and allowing for that experience with a person. This king is unafraid of intimacy, and he is stable, though he maintains appropriate boundaries. But his primary message is follow your heart, settle an inner conflict, or settle a conflict within your family or work situation. Let's see what else comes with this. This is the additional card for your first week. The Devil. Well, that's intense. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is Earth, Capricorn. Temptation energy. Lust energy as well. It's repeating a life lesson. And not just any life lesson, a profound life lesson. There's addiction to that. And I don't mean addiction in the sense of drugs, alcohol. It's specifically in regard to a way of being or acting in a situation. So Virgo, you might be dealing with someone who is behaving in an addictive way with you, or shall we say, their behavior is repetitive. They're not learning the lesson. I'm not going to elaborate on this first week right now. I'm going to move to the next week and see how it relates. And if it doesn't, I'm going to come back to this with clarifiers because I feel something vague here that needs to be filled in. Your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. It's a nice card. Remember, the aces harmonize challenging energy, so that ace could be helping with this devil energy. But in particular, the Ace of Pentacles is Earth. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is about prosperity, property. So we're into your second week of August. This is auspicious energy for all aspects of your life. Okay, my guides and angels are chiming in right now, and they're saying this is a relationship issue in the first week. And I definitely will come back with clarifying cards. Because this ace feels like quite a departure from these cards over here. That Ace of Pentacles tells me that your ability to manifest right now is really streamlined and good, powerful. So you can see quick results. Definitely be paying attention to what your intentions are. Have your eye on the ball with your goals and dreams, okay? My guides are saying that you will receive exactly what you need in abundance and not to doubt your good fortune. Let's see the card that goes with that. Another ace, Ace of Wands. 2 aces in your second week. That's huge. This is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is new ventures, spiritual goals, ambition to attain a dream. So you are dialed right into your manifestation skills and abilities. That's fantastic. Keep it up. There's adventure in this card, drive to succeed. There's virility. There's carnal energy here too. So if there's trouble in a relationship in this first week, by the second week, we're seeing reconciliation. Restored intimacy, let's say. Yeah. Happy energy. Flashes of inspiration too. So your creative energy could be very high in this second week. Let's see what your third week brings. Ooh, the Tower. Virgo, what's going on? This is like a roller coaster. You're up and you're down. You're up and you're down here. The Tower is a tough card. We cringe when we see it. However, let's see. This is fire, Mars. There's enlightenment with this card, but it's about getting back down to earth. Back to the basics. My guides are saying what's going on in week 1 seems better in week 2. And then in week 3, you're revisiting it again and you're being encouraged to find a new way of relating and adapting. My intuition tells me if this is not you, Virgo, it's a partner. It's someone in your life. It could be a very close friend or family member, but it could also be within a beloved relationship where you're having some trouble relating to one another. And there's a way of being. Perhaps it's arguing. Perhaps it's blaming. It keeps coming up. Let's see what comes with it. The Star, that's good. So it's like the difficulty is there, but the solution is wrapped up in it as well. So that's pretty sweet. Breakthrough and release on the Tower. A huge shift in awareness on the Tower. And when we see the Tower card, we know it's a foundation that crumbles. And then once the tower's down, we're able to see what's on the inside, the bare bones of it all. And, you know, it may not be pretty to look at, but you're ready to look at it because you want to move on from it. You don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's the devil energy right there. It's like repetition, repetition. How many more times am I going to have to do this? and you're driven. You have the ambition of this king, you have the strength, and you are driven to resolve this. You don't want to keep repeating this. You don't want to be with a partner that keeps repeating this way of being. And for so many weeks we've had messages of the divine and cosmic gift on offer. That's the aces from the all that is, how we co-create with the unified field, bringing to us exactly the things we're asking and praying for. So my feeling here intuitively, Virgo, is that you're having to dig into your strength so that you can accept these manifestations that you've been praying for a long time. They're here. Change is happening. But change is a little chaotic and roller coaster-ish for you right now. The Star card, though, is sort of your saving grace from the fall from grace on the Tower. And the Star is air, it's Aquarius, it's hope, it's inspiration and creativity. Its message is that if circumstances have been difficult, you need to have faith that your luck, your fortune, is about to change for the better. It's a powerful card that encourages us to appreciate all that life has to offer, and it's about full self-expression within relationships, and that may be the very thing you're challenged with right now, being able to fully express yourself, or you and your partner have had a hard time to fully express one another. But my sense of it is that you have the strength to move into your heart space and live from that extremely high vibe frequency that you're actively working toward and manifesting here in the aces. My guides are saying if this is a relationship issue for you, it's worth hanging in there. It's not over. It's in recovery and redevelopment. You got to have patience for that. Let's look at your fourth week. We have the Two of Pentacles. That's Earth, it's Jupiter and Capricorn. Jupiter is a good fortune energy. There's negotiation here and money issues, which could be another factor in the relationship. There could be an old money issue that you're trying to settle out. And my feeling is you're very close to doing that. You may have a temporary cash flow issue, and you may have you may need to sit down and actually balance your books. Your finances may have been up and down right now, and you're definitely working on finding a good balance there. There's also a message of receiving written news here and deciding where to live. Virgo, you could have a whole host of things going on. You might be in the midst of a move or considering a move. You may have received a letter in the mail that has you concerned about a financial issue that you're working on. And my sense of that too is that these could be things that have been happening for a while, but they were not necessarily dealt with. And now you're at a deadline and have to deal with it, which again can feel like the devil energy too. Let's see what goes with this. Five of Pentacles. This is something untended for a while, and it needs your attention. This is Earth, it's Mercury and Taurus. This is a test of your resources, so definitely there's some things to keep your eye on in the financial realm of your life. You're considering some new options. And this move, for those of you where a move is a potential, it feels like there's a fear of losing your current home and having to move to a new home. Here we are back at the devil energy, but you have these aces. You have the Star. The Tower says the worst is behind you, but now you're just dealing with the cleanup. There is support for you, so reach out into your family, friends, your community even, people who know a little bit more than you about organizing your finances, and get some help there if this is an issue for you. There's also the energy of recovering from a relationship breakup with one partner, feeling alone. There could be grief or sadness there, which is something, again, we can come back to this first week and this third week of August. So there's a little bit of chaos for you here, Virgo. And you do have the strength to process it, and the details are going to get settled. You have to attend to them yourself. And there is a lot of support available to you. First and foremost, I encourage you to reach out to your guides and angels and ask for help. Ask for the highest and greatest possible outcome for yourself and everyone involved. And then turn to people that you know, love, and trust, and start talking about these situations and get some good advice so that you can move forward with grace, because you have that in the Star card. You have it in the Aces. You have it in the Strength card. There's so much here for you to draw on. All right, I'm going to use the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack cards. We are going to clarify. I'm starting with your Devil card. What more can we know about that card? Let's have some more clarity there. We got a card on the floor already. Floating on air. You know, that card says to me that there's a really good connection within a relationship, and I believe that. You've got the King of Cups. So I believe that. However, I also feel an alternate message. My guides and angels are talking to me about it too. Floating on air means not paying attention to other things. And I feel that that connects to what's happening over here on the 2 and the 5. But now you are at a point where you are paying attention and you are going to settle out what's unsettled. And if you remember, that king is settling the unsettled and settling an inner conflict. So you may have an inner conflict that you're going to be forced to deal with, Tower, this month. But you have all the resources, Star, Strength, to deal with it. Is there anything else we can know about the Devil card? Okay. Loss. Some kind of loss here for you. I don't know if that's emotional, financial, or both. I can't distinguish between them intuitively at the moment. So Virgo, I'm going to trust you to know that. I'd also like to clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Is there anything more we can know about the 5? Okay. Somehow, feeling unwanted figures into that for you. Unwanted. I feel distracted here. Like you were left holding the bag, Virgo. Somehow the burden was all on your shoulders. Next card to clarify. Which caused you a lot of emotional pain. Okay, so taking care of business here doesn't necessarily feel good because it's reminding you of past events that were emotionally difficult. However, you need to be free of that. Next card, some kind of betrayal. My guides are saying you have to face it, Virgo. Face it, heal it, love it, put it behind you so that you can move on with these Aces and the Star and the Strength. Okay, another couple more cards on the floor. Yeah, you need the truth of the situation. You need to face the truth of it so you can just move on, because what's waiting for you is total joy. This isn't for the faint of heart, Virgo, but it's work, and it's work that needs to be done. Because you have something wonderful waiting for you. I'm going to move joy over to the Aces and to the King, because this is what's waiting for you. This is what's here for you now. It's not even waiting for you. It's already here. And you just have to open your arms to receive it. But you have some business to attend to so you can close the door on it for good. In a healed, whole way, okay? All right, I am going to move on to the Doreen Virtue Angel Answer cards. This is your opportunity to ask a question, related or not related to what's already down here on the table. I'm going to pick at least 3. As you know, sometimes we get more. Listen to your intuition is your first card. I'm putting that one with the Tower. This tells me that you know what it is. You know what the situation is, and you actually do know how to deal with it, but you've been avoiding it. And that's okay. There's no judgment there. It's just simply how it went. But now is the time. Like, the energy is so supportive of you dealing with this. You may cry a little. You may have some tears still to process. Just be kind and compassionate with yourself. Next card. Yeah, there it is. Take action. It's just time. And we got one down on the floor. I really do love when they fly out of the deck. Last card, success. You're going to do this successfully. You have the strength to do this, Virgo. All right, I am going to do your affirmation card. I'm using the Universe Has Your Back deck. What is the highest and greatest affirmation for Virgo for the month of August 2018? Okay. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. That's the Tower card. That's the affirmation to help you process the energy of the Tower. So any pain that you're having, any fear, any judgment, any sense of separation, those are all invitations for you to love yourself more, not less, so that you can attain the joy that is here for you now. And then I feel like you need one more, Virgo. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. There is support for you here. Absolutely. You know what to do. You have the strength to do it. I have total faith in you, Virgo. Okay, that is your reading for the month of August 2018. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos as well. They are all up on the channel for you. Please give the video a thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate that. If you would like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. Happy August to you, Virgo. I will see you next month for the September monthly. And don't forget to check out the daily readings. My love and blessings to you. Peace. Bye for now.